Hello everyone, my name is Patricius Juwandono and today I'm going to talk about branding. This is part of an entrepreneurship course that I'm teaching at Universitas Majung. Okay, let's discuss my material. Let's look at the screen and I'm going to explain from the screen. So this is the topic for today. It's the basics of branding and it's very important for your business. As we shall see, there are many aspects of branding that you need to pay attention to. So let's start from this. This emphasizes the importance of branding in any business, especially if you have just started your business. Yeah. Here it is a simple definition or a simple concept of branding is that actually your brand is your promise to your customer. So it's more or less a promise to your customer. And if you have promised something, then you are obliged to keep the promise, right? Okay. Here, an important point about branding is that your brand is derived from who you are, who you want to be, and who people perceive you to be. This is how you decide your brand. This is how you think about how to determine your branding. Somehow it is derived from who you are, who you want to be in the future, and who people perceive you to be. The foundation of your brand is your logo here. Fine, okay. Your logo is actually a very short but impactful representation of your business. So create a good logo that represents your value, represents your branding, represents the quality and the promise of your product or of your service. Yeah. Now, brand equity, brand strategy and equity, this is actually how you craft the branding, how you maintain the branding so that people will keep this in mind. People will keep your branding in mind. Yeah. The more loyal they are to your branding, the higher your equity is. Yeah. That's equity. Yeah. This is the fruit of your consistent and strategic branding, as exemplified by Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has built the branding in such a way so that customers won't object to paying higher price to obtain Coca-Cola products because the brand equity is high. Yeah. Because they have managed and maintained the branding in such a way so that it delivers its promise and people trust its quality and people really enjoy the quality that it delivers. And as a result, the branding is strong. Because the branding is strong, then people won't mind paying high, paying much money to buy Coca-Cola. That's the key to branding equity. Also, this one is important. The added value intrinsic to brand equity frequently comes in the form of perceived quality or emotional attachment. So you play with the customer's emotion here. Yeah. For example, Nike associates its products with star athletes, hoping that customers will transfer their emotional attachment from the athlete to the product. So for Nike, it's not just the shoe's features that sell the shoe, but it's actually the emotional attachment, the association to the athletes, and it touches the emotional side of the customers. They want to be like the athletes. They want to be not only famous, but they also want to have the characteristic that is displayed by the superstar, by the celebrity, by the athletes who wear Nike products. Yeah. Now defining your brand. So at least you have to answer the questions below. Yeah. So first of all, you have to define your company's vision or your company's mission. Second, you have to define the benefits and features of your products or service. We talked about this last week, right? And also you have to think about your customers and what do your customers and prospects already think of your company? Well, if you have just established a business, if your business is just a startup, then of course you cannot provide a substantial answer to this. But at least you have to know, or you have to be able to identify what your product is perceived by people around you. Yeah? Then also you have to determine the qualities that you want them to associate with your company. If they hear the name of your brand or the name of your products, what do you want them to think? Is it cleanliness or freshness or good service, hospitable service, care, or being environmentally friendly? Yeah. So you have to decide it yourself. Yeah, the last one is important. What qualities you want the people to associate with your company? Somehow it reflects the value of your products or of your service. Yeah. Yes, sometimes you need to do research to find out these features. Yeah. Once you've defined your brand, how do you get the word out? Here are a few simple and time-tested tips. You have to get a great logo. Again, designing logo is important because it carries your value. It represents your value. It represents your product. And without you being present there, it will speak for your product. It will speak on behalf of your product. So make sure that it looks good. It looks enticing. It looks elite, or it looks luxurious. It looks elegant. Yeah. It looks polite. It's not associated with something obscene or something racist even. Yeah. So make sure that your logo is really good. Yeah. Because it carries the brand of your service or the brand of your product. And write down your brand messaging. Yeah. What are the key messages that you want to communicate about your brand? Again, this is related to the previous point. What is it that you want the customers perceive your product? Yeah. Is it honesty or trustworthiness or health? Yeah, you decide. And then integrate your brand. Yeah. Branding extends to every aspect of your business. So this is important. How you answer your phones, what you or your salespeople wear on sales calls, your email signature, everything will reflect your branding. So suppose your branding promises friendliness, but your salesperson talk to the customers in a cold manner, even in unfriendly manner, then it's nonsense. Yeah, the image won't be consistent with your branding. The way your employees or your workers treat the customers will not be consistent with the value or the branding that you have touted. Yeah, the branding that you have promoted. And so you have to make sure that your branding is manifested in every aspect of your business, starting from the way your security officers greet the every visitors, to the color of your sofa, for example, to the way you write, the way your staff writes emails to everyone, yeah, and those kinds of things. Yeah. Create a voice. This is somehow this is similar to that. Yeah. And then develop a tagline. This is part of the copywriting lesson that we talked about a few weeks ago. Yeah. We talk about color. Okay, fine. So you decide what color suits the spirit of your brand. Yeah? And be true to your brand. Again, once you have established your branding, you have to be loyal to it. You have to make everything in your business manifest the branding. Yeah. Here, there is a warning here. Customers won't return to you or refer you to someone else if you don't deliver on your brand promise. Yeah, as I said before, if your branding is about cleanliness, but you operate on a sloppy area, on a dirty area, and your packaging looks dirty, looks sloppy, yeah, then it's nonsense. It violates your own branding, and people won't trust you anymore. Yeah, because there are some aspects in your business which do not go in harmony with your branding. Yeah. And the last point is be consistent. Yes, this goes without saying that you have to be consistent all the way through. Yeah. So yeah, that's the principle or essential points of branding. See you again in my next episode. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.